Leyndell, the Ashen capital. I guess I'll just keep putting more points into strength to increase my damage. And I cannot summon Torrent in this area, which I suppose makes sense, because I couldn't summon Torrent earlier. And this is where I would arrive from. Yeah. Yeah, this is the same thing. Then here is where the trumpets or horn or whatever playing envoys were. And now I need to find my way back to the Erdtree. I'm not sure how much of the area is actually left, how much of it was buried underneath all of this ash. And if I were to guess, I would say that I still have at least 2 or 3 bosses until the actual story-wise ending of the game. And hello, what is this? Too far. Yep, too far. That appears to... Oh, hello, I didn't even notice you. Well, my goal wasn't to burn down the Erdtree, it was to burn down the thorns to enter the Erdtree. So I'm actually glad that it still stands. I'm not sure why you were laughing, but yeah, sure. Okay, this building is still intact. And I hear something. If my memory serves well, there was a site of grace nearby. Oh, that looks like a mini-boss. Again. The one that was standing over there. The branches are burned, right? The branches or the roots. So now I need to find another way. That's to the Colosseum, I know that, but that is not my destination. Yeah, those are burnt indeed. Oh, there is a way. It's rather simple, might I add. Well, well, who is this?
Ah, I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle unto eternity.
You dare challenge me? Oh. Those are a bunch of fancy spells you've got there. Yeah, a pillar blocked me, unfortunately for me. Okay. Well done, I suppose. I wonder, since you're all knowing, how can you not know that you're going to lose this? Or do you just refuse to acknowledge your defeat? Is that the case?
In my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Then you are not the all-knowing. Scepter and the armor set of Sir Gideon. That was rather swift. Yeah, once again, Earth-Tree Sanctuary. I will return to the landscape filled with ash. I intend to explore a little bit there, see if there is something interesting. So far it all just seems like ash, like a wasteland. Except for that one opening in the ground, which I fell into a bit further than I would have liked. So yeah, a universally good advice, look before you leap, or look before you drop. One that I did not take to heart. It was in the lower city somewhere. Here. This area that is miraculously not covered in ash. And right, there's nothing in this building. And before I do anything to... Oh goodness gracious, where's the cotton? Here. I was gonna say, before I do anything too rash, I want to apply cotton just to negate any possible fall damage, which luckily there wasn't any on the first drop, so that's good. Crimson Amber Medallion vastly increases HP, right? Subterranean Shunning Grounds. Oh, that's another one of those. More than one. Oh yeah, more than one. I don't need your weapon. Again. Oh, I was going to say, yeah, there's a shortcut here, but where would the Site of Grace be? Now I know. And while I could rest, level up, I think I'm in a decent enough spot where I don't have to. I think I have enough healing, I think I'm still strong enough. I think I can tank on the remaining enemies here. I'm not sure about the talismans that I have equipped currently. Maybe I should look into that. And this one vastly raises maximum HP. Okay, this one I can switch for the dagger. I just find it so useful whenever I'm exploring an area and having to face regular enemies, I guess. When I'm not fighting bosses. That's what I'm trying to say. So I guess my way forward is here. Sweet. Another bit of preserving balls. You really just pulled off the depths. The rats jumping out of boxes. I swear, there are vessels as well here. You cheap buggers. And then I fell. Anyway. It just really pulled off the depths. Oh lord. Not these buggers. I will gladly take that. Well, I am sure glad that I have a torch with me. And I'm thankful for that small donation of runes, whoever it may have. How many of you are there? long as they go down in one hit, I guess I shouldn't be complaining. Hold on, this is not where I was. I am going to get so lost in here. That was a good one, I can't even hit. That took me off guard. Yeah, buddy, I don't think so. One. Alright, some critical hits please. To restore my HP. One more, please. Maybe get away from the wall so that I can actually backstab you. Thanks. Ah, so much better. It will appear that this connects back to the big whatever this area is called. This appears to be the other side. So this is going to be a first shortcut of the area. This gate, though I will have to then face two of those. And this is how I make my way forward. Except I'm not yet done with the actual sewers. The channels or whatever. Wait, right? Because this was called, yeah, drainage channel. I was a bit unsure that I messed up a word, but no, it's fine. So many slugs in this area. And more of those. whatever this guy was trying to do, I could not give it enough time to actually breathe. If I did, then I would be the one not allowed to take a breath. Okay, so this is the other side of the big room. And it would appear that this is a dead end now. I've explored it thoroughly. Then forward is the way forward. Have I dropped here? No. And I needn't have, as a matter of fact, as it just connects back to where I came back from. I think this is where I was earlier. Here are the rats. Oh, I didn't explore this. I knew I had a bad feeling about that. Such an open area. Of course there had to be something lurking in there. Well, if it isn't the Dung Eater. Okay, so something that I do know.
Everything that matters to you for generations to come. I am the Dung Eater, a scourge upon the living. Who are you? I am a scum must eat more.
Right, so now I know what the Dung Eater was talking about.
Let me out. I've been here long enough. I will kill again. And defile each corpse with care. Just to be sure that when they're reborn, they'll be cursed. Along with their children. And their children's children. For all time to come. I will kill again, just to be sure they'll be good.
I thought the Dung Eater said he would kill me as well, which I suppose did not happen. I was ready for a fight, which never came. So yeah, I dropped over here. Then there was a lot of slugs that I had to take out, which I did, and then I exited through here and kept going until I reached the exit. This way. That's the wrong exit. I was so happy that it didn't take me that long to get back to where I was supposed to go, just to realize that I in fact went in a circle. Oops, no, 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 no. That was completely by accident. I swear I'm going to find my way out. Eventually. And onto the next section of the area with not much healing. And I hear a scarab, except I don't know where exactly it might be. I also don't know where I am. To tell you the truth. It's not an aqueduct. It's not how an aqueduct looks like. Hello. Okay. Not to be picky or anything, but I would gladly use another checkpoint. Be it a shortcut or another site of grace. There are basilisks. You really just pulled off the depths. You cheeky bugger. Pulled off the depths, pulled off the boss guarding the key to the depths. I will. Why do some of the enemies not have animations after critical hits? Omen Barn? Use FP to unleash. Use a reusable 24 FP cost. Then the name of those enemies is actually Omens? Because I remember they were called Fell Twins back when I was making my way to the Divine Tower of East Altus. Huh? Okay, this has got to be the shortcut. It's got to be. It is. Awesome. Now, I know I could rest, and I know I could also keep going. There's another shortcut in the form of that ladder that I will be able to kick down and then climb. But that's for later. So right now I want to make sure there isn't anything that I missed here. Here's a dead end. Here doesn't open from this side, so I would need to find a third entrance to those sewers. Yeah, sorry, but you're kind of in the way. And I kind of don't want you in the way. Did you just... Well, that happened. Nomad ashes. What? Nomad like the nomadic merchants? Well, this is a dead end. That looks special. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have cleared out all that there was to clear out. Hi. Now I have. So I can return, rest at Site of Grace, and then continue exploring Flamlel. Yeah. From there. As my tongue got kind of twisted and the wrong words came out. Wait, wrong way. Wrong way. here. Yes, here. Okay. I know it's kind of funny. Like, how is it that I possibly get lost in an entirely new location when I start exploring it? Like, wow. Crazy. Okay, by the way, I wanted to check out the aftermath of the previous journey. This is not the same entity as the one that turned out to be Malekith, right? The same type, but not the same entity, alright. I'm also curious to see... Okay, so this was done on its own, and there's pretty much nothing there. Unless they put a piece of loot. Which I don't think they did. And this, I also realized, is another one of the possible loading screens. So there are now fewer and fewer that remain unknown to me. Okay. And I also want to check back at the round table hold if I can still talk to the Dung Eater. Now that I've... New items can be purchased from the Twin Maiden husks. This is really burning. Okay, there are still the giant two middle fingers. She took a nap. Malekith's Black Blade. And Black Blade incantation. And I'm not sure if anything else. Yes, Malekith's Greaves, gauntlets, armor, and helm. Is it just me, or is the place becoming desaturated?
I see. You're here for some spirit tuning.
No.
Oh, is that right? So Master Hugh won't listen to you either. You have my thanks regardless. I'll try and talk him round next time. I know he was given this great entreaty to craft a weapon which could slay a god. Though I can't help but think of it as a curse. A fearsome curse. Put on him by Queen Marika. And if that's the case, I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
We can keep trying. Yeah, this place is empty. That, I'm guessing, is Queen Marika. It looks like one of her stakes, if I'm not mistaken. And past this door was... I don't remember what. Ah, this is where D was, I think.
Who are you? Oh. I must be a blacksmith. Now, let's get smithing.
Yeah, it does look like a curse, pretty much.
burning. In ruins. Why does that girl weep for me? Oh. Have I forgotten something of dire importance?
This is so sad. And I fear some background noise is going to make it through to the video, which I'm not very happy about. I will try to reduce it the best I can. Outer mode. Yeah, if only I knew which one that was. I don't... Oh, retaliates upon receiving a number of blows. That's what Sir Gideon used, one of his many spells. I guess I can purchase this. Why not? So I now have two options. I can either continue exploring the underground, or I can make my way to the Earth Tree. Septarian Shunning Grounds. This is going to take a while. And in fact, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go here. There are so many pathways and... No, I will return to the Earth Tree Sanctuary, try to enter the Earth Tree, and what it also made me realize, since so many of the roots have burnt... What have I done? The area up here that I previously couldn't access because it was blocked off by some of the roots or branches is actually still blocked. Bruh. Oh, and before I go, I also am curious to see what if I check this way. Is there anything left here? So this is the way from which I first entered the room, the area. So this is burnt. this still stands, but I'm not sure if there's anything if I follow this path one way or another. There's an item. Sweet. Okay, instead of climbing back up, I'm just going to return to the site of grace and to the earth tree. By the way, Sir Gideon the supposedly all-knowing said that he knows a man cannot kill a god. Meanwhile, I've defeated Morgoth, I've defeated Malenia, I've defeated many demigods as well. That item wasn't there before. Earth Tree Heal. I suppose it's an incantation. Why is there another? I'm leveling up. Why is there another Golden Fog Gate? Right, I need to check this because I'm so curious. No passive effects. It doesn't say anything about raising my robustness, immunity, focus, and so on, so... Is it Malekith again? No.
It's been a long while, Morgoth.
The first Elden Lord. This is him.
Long and hard didst thou fight, tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured the Elden Ring resteth close at hand. Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
A rematch. Except this version of you, I bet, can bleed. Okay. Oh, I didn't switch my talismans. I should have. Oops. I can see. Oops. Bleed. Bleed.
That will be all. Thou didst me good service, Sir Osh.
Sir Osh. Second phase, new moves. Yay.
I've given thee courtesy enough. Now I fight as Horalu. Warrior!
Okay, a warrior on warrior action. Hi. I know this is probably not supposed to be funny or entertaining. It's probably supposed to be very
Tarnished
intimidating.
thy strength befits same crown.
Horror Lu, whose name I butchered, and I apologize. The warrior. Oh, the thorns seem to have given way. Wait, I can read it. When Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, was robbed of his grace, becoming tarnished, he took with him his kinfolk and left the lands between. After the long march of the Tarnished came to an end, Godfrey divested himself of kingship, becoming a simple warrior once more. So, really a Fall from grace, huh? Oh, this is 80, the soft cap. Because it increases by 3, then by 2, and then by 1. Strong. And yeah, I could return to the round table hold to see what's going on, but there's a big smile up on my face right now. Don't you dare tell me this is another boss fight. Yeah, I don't have time to switch talismans now. This is the theme from the main... Long Leaf? No, not Long Leaf. Okay, that appears to be holy damage. And now I will be able to switch my talismans, finally. This one I'm keeping, obviously. Then, do I have something against holy damage? I do not. I can put on this one and... yeah, sure, a little bit more health shouldn't hurt. A Radagon of the Golden Order. Wait, there's one that... so that both of the health decrease and increase are next to each other. That looks funny. I'm not sure which attacks have follow-ups and which don't. Did you just draw an Elden Ring on the ground there? Oops. No, no, no. Don't knock me off. Or whatever you do not knock me off. Because I think I can follow, right? I'm not testing. This might take a while. Oh yeah. Without just keep looking. I remember. No, not this. It's a good thing. What now? I did not really have an idea of what was happening. Okay, try again, I suppose. I couldn't do that in time. Come on, let's finish this quickly. I need to have enough healing to defeat the Elden Beast afterwards. Where are my runes? All the way over there, apparently. Well, in the other arena. There they are. Once again, it would be actually nice if I could see what was happening. Stay still, let me whoop. Come here. What is happening? I'm trying to think where some Halictree medallions would be, because I have talismans. I have Flame Drake, Bolt Drake. I could use Pearl Drake. Sure, I have less health overall, but I have more damage negation. Holy lightning damage. And fire as well. Another gun. I punctured her head. Why are you so much more angry this time? Is it because what I said about Malenia? I did bonk her. Repeatedly. Then again, she killed me repeatedly. I killed her only once. Uh-oh. Well, unfortunately, I don't want this episode to be getting too long, and I'm not sure how many attempts it will take me to defeat the two bosses, one after the other. So I guess I have to end on this less than happy note.